Today, we'll be diving deep into some incredible character breakdowns. If you're curious about Mavuika, Citlali, or the Pyro Traveler, or just want to understand their skills, abilities, and playstyles better, then you're in the right place. Plus, we'll discuss their signature weapons and passives to highlight what makes each of these characters shine in their own unique way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make the most of them in your team. Before we dive in, here's some exciting news. We're currently running a Welkin Moon giveaway. If we hit 1,000 subscribers before the deadline, we'll be giving away 5 Welkin Moons to celebrate. All you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and comment below to enter. Don't miss your chance to win. Now let's get started. First, let's discuss Mavuika. Her elemental skill is incredible for crowd control. When you tap her skill, all nearby enemies can take simultaneous damage if they're within her range. The ability unleashes bursts of damage that target enemies based on proximity, making it super effective against grouped enemies. Her skill combines the mechanics of Yoimiya's turrets and Raiden Shogun's circle, offering unique versatility. Mavuika's first passive activates whenever a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, granting her a 35% attack boost for 10 seconds. Her second passive amplifies the active character's damage by 0.2% per stack of Fighting Spirit, up to a maximum of 50% for 20 seconds following her elemental burst. Moving on to Citlali, her elemental skill summons a creature called Its Papa, dealing cryo damage over time. Here's the interesting part. Even after switching her out, Its Papa continues dealing damage until its Night Soul points run out. Her elemental burst works similarly. It summons a storm dealing cryo damage and persists even when Citlali is swapped out. This makes her a perfect sub-DPS or support character, providing consistent cryo application. Her healing amplification passive scales with energy recharge, adding an extra 25% healing for every 100 ER above the base. Additionally, after activating her burst, she restores 10% energy to the party. The Pyro Traveler redefines the role of the Traveler with their Pyro Vision, serving as a capable damage dealer. Their elemental skill dishes out consecutive Pyro hits that scale with attack and crit damage, while their elemental burst delivers massive AoE Pyro damage over time. This burst also provides a 12% Pyro damage bonus to active characters. The Flame Resonance passive increases damage by 5% for every enemy hit by Pyro status, stacking up to 4 times. Pyro Persistence regenerates 5 energy every 2 seconds for the active character when their elemental burst is in effect. With Molten Ember, their signature weapon, crit rate and pyro damage are further boosted when HP is above 50%. Blazing Suns, designed as Mavuika's signature weapon, perfectly complements her DPS and hybrid support abilities. The weapon significantly boosts her critical rate and critical damage, ensuring her attacks pack a punch. Its passive ability takes full advantage of her elemental burst mechanics by amplifying her attack power while under the Night Soul's blessing state. This interaction doesn't just enhance Mavuika's personal damage, but also provides valuable buffs to her teammates, blending her role as a team contributor seamlessly. Additionally, with each stack of blessing, her AoE damage potential skyrockets, rewarding players who master her skill and burst timing. Ocean's Whisper is Citlali's signature catalyst, and a must-have for those who prioritize healing and energy management. This weapon enhances her healing bonus and energy recharge, allowing her to keep the team alive effortlessly. What sets this weapon apart is its passive ability. Each time Citlali uses her elemental burst, it not only restores a significant amount of energy for all party members, but also extends her healing range and potency. The unique aspect of this weapon is its synergy with reaction-based teams, as it boosts elemental mastery when allies receive healing, making it a cornerstone for any reaction-heavy composition. Molten Ember, a sword tailored for the Pyro Traveler, takes their Pyro DPS capabilities to a new level. Its stats focus on increasing attack power and elemental mastery, making it an excellent choice for reaction-driven damage. The weapon's passive ability enhances the Traveler's skill damage and rewards Pyro-based reactions by granting stacking bonuses. On top of that, it bolsters team-wide attack stats following the use of Elemental Burst, adding versatility to its benefits. Over time, the Pyro-related reaction bonuses grow, aligning perfectly with the Traveler's sustained DPS style. These weapons not only amplify the unique strengths of each character, but also enrich team compositions, making them essential choices for dedicated players. The newest boss fight, Eternal Pyro Core, is an exciting addition tied closely to the Pyro Traveler's storyline. This boss is described as a towering, ever-burning entity housed deep within the volcanic rift of Lanyan. The Eternal Pyro Core introduces dynamic mechanics, requiring players to extinguish its flames through strategic use of elemental reactions. Unlike traditional bosses, its core is shielded by regenerating pyro barriers, demanding quick thinking and mastery over hydro, cryo, and dendro elements to break through. What makes this fight unique is its adaptive phase system. In the first phase, the Eternal Pyro Core bombards players with wide-area flame waves. As it transitions to its second phase, it generates flame-spawn minions, creating a more chaotic battlefield. The final stage introduces molten geysers that erupt in timed sequences, testing both evasion and reaction time. Successfully defeating the Eternal Pyro Core yields rare drops, including materials necessary for ascending Mavuika, Citlali, and the Pyro Traveler, as well as new crafting materials for their signature weapons. Lanyan is shaping up to be an incredibly dynamic and versatile character in Genshin Impact, thanks to her elemental skill and abilities. Let's break down her mechanics and understand how to make the most of her kit. When Lanyan uses her elemental skill, it comes with a unique interaction mechanic. If her skill hits an enemy and interacts with hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro, her shield adapts to that element. This isn't just any adaptation. Her shield becomes 250% more efficient at absorbing damage from the specific element it interacts with. This makes her an excellent counter to elemental threats. But that's not all. The rings she throws also change based on the element her shield absorbs. They deal additional elemental damage on top of their normal attack, matching the absorbed element. For example, if her skill interacts with a hydro enemy, the rings will deal hydro damage alongside their base damage. This extra damage is calculated based on the power of her elemental skill, which means focusing on that stat can greatly amplify her offensive potential. Lanyan's second ability further enhances her utility. It allows her to adapt seamlessly to different elemental situations, boosting her overall damage. To make the most of this, prioritizing elemental mastery when building her stats is key. This will maximize the scaling of her extra damage and ensure her shield performs at its best. And that's a wrap on Lanyan, Mavuika, Citlali, and the Pyro Traveler. Each of them brings unique abilities and strengths to the table, whether it's Lanyan's elemental flexibility, Mavuika's strong support, or the Pyro Traveler's damage potential. Let me know in the comments which character you're most excited to use. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.